It's a bit shocking but true. In today's age, where everything is shared so openly and instantly, it's easy to forget the power of privacy. We live in a world where social media feeds are constantly updated and personal details are broadcasted with the click of a button. We're conditioned to think that transparency is a virtue, that the more we reveal, the more authentic we become. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoics, thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, already knew the true power lies not in how much we share, but in how much we choose to withhold? This Stoic philosophy suggests there's more strength in privacy than we realize. In fact, keeping certain parts of ourselves protected from the world can safeguard our inner peace and integrity. Today, we're diving deep into why maintaining privacy in a culture obsessed with oversharing isn't just about secrecy. It's about protecting our sense of self, our autonomy, and our resilience. This conversation could change your perspective on what it means to live with purpose, enabling you to navigate the complexities of modern life by selectively managing your personal revelations. Let's explore how the wisdom of the Stoics can help you thrive in a world that demands constant transparency. The Stoic understanding of privacy. Privacy has always been a precious commodity, but in the age of information, it's become a rare treasure. In a world where everything about us can be instantly accessed, the ancient Stoics offer a counterintuitive lesson. The more we keep to ourselves, the more we protect our inner sanctum. For Stoic philosophers, the concept of privacy wasn't about hiding in secrecy. It was about creating space for self-reflection, personal growth, and emotional resilience. The Stoic thinkers understood that our internal world, our values, and our thoughts are the ultimate sources of our strength. If we reveal too much, too often, we risk losing control over these essential aspects of who we are. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic emperors, wrote in his Meditations that the things we share with the world must be chosen with care. We can still engage with others, but we must be selective about how much we expose and to whom. This isn't about secrecy, but about self-preservation. By withholding unnecessary personal details, we preserve our integrity, making it less likely that external forces will compromise our sense of self. Stoicism teaches us that we are most powerful when we are not dependent on the validation or opinions of others. Our worth is not in how much we reveal to the world, but in how we respond to it. The wisdom of keeping a distance. In today's culture of constant connection, it's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of sharing. However, Stoicism teaches us that the wisdom of restraint is not just a practical matter, it is essential for our mental well-being. When we open up too much to others, we risk exposing ourselves to external judgments, praise, and criticism. None of these should dictate our peace or our sense of worth. The Stoic ideal is to be unaffected by the approval or disapproval of others, to cultivate an inner strength that allows us to make decisions and take actions based on our own values, not on how others perceive us. The Stoics urge us to focus inward, to build a life based on self-awareness and self-control rather than on external validation. This doesn't mean avoiding relationships or remaining distant from people. Rather, it's about being mindful of the amount and type of personal information we reveal. By keeping certain aspects of our lives to ourselves, we maintain our autonomy and preserve the energy we need to focus on what truly matters, our own values and purpose. The danger of oversharing. In an age of overexposure, it's easy to forget how much of ourselves we are giving away. It's tempting to share everything, our thoughts, our fears, our dreams, in the belief that this is how we connect with others. But the Stoics warn against this impulse. Seneca, another leading Stoic, cautioned that to give too much of ourselves away is to weaken our ability to live in accordance with our values. When we constantly share personal details or seek validation from others, we risk losing sight of our true selves. This loss of self can manifest in many ways, such as becoming overly dependent on others' opinions, or being swayed by external forces that distract us from our personal principles. The Stoics understood that the more we reveal to the outside world, the less control we have over how our inner world is shaped. By choosing to keep certain aspects of ourselves private, we maintain our sense of autonomy. We safeguard our peace and integrity, allowing us to act in ways that are aligned with our deepest values rather than with the fleeting demands of society. Stoic values and the importance of privacy. To understand why privacy is so important from a Stoic perspective, we must first explore the core values of Stoicism. At the heart of Stoic philosophy are four key virtues: wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues guide how we navigate the world and make choices that reflect our true selves. Wisdom is the ability to see the world clearly, to understand what is truly important, and to act in accordance with reality. Courage gives us the strength to face life's challenges, even when it's uncomfortable or difficult. Justice means acting with fairness, integrity, and compassion towards others. Temperance is about self-control and moderation, helping us avoid excess and remain grounded. These virtues are not only about our behavior towards others, but also about how we treat ourselves. By understanding these virtues, we gain insight into what matters most in life. When we live by these principles, we naturally start to protect the aspects of our lives that matter most. Our internal world, the thoughts, values, and beliefs that guide our decisions, becomes the central focus of our lives. The practice of selective disclosure. Living according to Stoic principles requires practice. It's not enough to merely understand these virtues intellectually. We must embody them in our everyday lives. This means being intentional about the information we share, the conversations we engage in, and the boundaries we set. The Stoics believed in the power of reflection, encouraging us to examine our actions regularly and ask ourselves difficult questions. What truly matters to me? How can I live in alignment with my core values? Am I protecting my peace, or am I allowing others to influence me too much? Through self-reflection, we learn to be mindful of how much of ourselves we reveal and to whom. By selectively disclosing personal details, we maintain control over our lives. We protect our inner sanctum, ensuring that we remain true to our principles, regardless of external pressures. Conclusion: reclaiming control over your privacy. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of constant connection and the pressure to overshare. However, the Stoics remind us that true strength comes not from how much we share with others, but from how much we choose to keep private. By protecting our inner world, our values, beliefs, and personal reflections, we preserve our sense of self and autonomy. This isn't about avoiding relationships or building walls. It's about selectively managing our personal revelations to ensure that we remain in control of our own lives. In a world that constantly demands transparency, the Stoic approach to privacy offers a powerful way to reclaim control over our emotional and mental well-being. By practicing selective disclosure, we can navigate life's challenges with resilience and